What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Reality Pill. Today, we are going to react to another Kevin Samuels video. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys like and subscribe.
Get him a younger woman who's got some possibility. Hello, unmute yourself. Hello.
Hi, Kevin. Hi, can you
I,
hear me?
I can. How old are you?
I'm 27.
All right. So, what are we talking about tonight? We're talking about real high value
Um,
men or what?
no, I'm not interested in a real high value man. I'm interested in a average value man.
Okay. So, what is the question you had, or did you have a question? Because okay, what's the question?
So the question that I had was, okay, so I'm 27.
Uh huh.
I'm a mother of four, and I've been
Four.
committed to
You said
a
four.
four.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
All right.
yeah. My youngest is 1.5,
Okay.
and my oldest is 7.
And
So the question that I
your
had
ex
was,
husband's name is what?
I don't have an ex-husband.
Oh, okay.
We're
So,
we're in a long-term
uh,
committed relationship.
okay. Go ahead.
So we're approaching 10 years,
Okay.
and I'm not married yet. Um,
Okay. What's the question?
the question is, why am I not married yet?
Uh, well, the obvious answer is because you didn't require it.
Mm, you know what? Also, let's add this onto it. She didn't require it, but also, before requiring anything, are you a wife? Right? See, Kevin often says that, and I don't even think it's completely about the requirement part. I think it's also, are you a wife? Have you shown this man you are a wife? Another thing, is this man even interested in becoming married? A lot of men don't want to be married, but a lot of women will hear that initially and then believe that they can change the man. And after kids and after being in a relationship for a very long time, they believe that they'll change and they'll see the value in them and then want to marry them. So it's not like it's a, a one word response like Kevin said. It could be an infinite amount of things. But maybe that is the main reason. Maybe it is because she didn't require it. But also, there are plenty of other reasons. Did that man even want to be married in the first place? Are you even a wife? How are you in the relationships? You're good enough to have children with, but not good enough for him to give you an official title. There's something there. And typically, it's because a lot of women give themselves off in this light when it comes to an online presence, but behind the scenes, it's a total different story, and we hear about that all the time.
Mhm. There's no other answer, but I didn't require it.
Nope. No, I didn't. No other
Hmm.
answer. You. What does your baby daddy do?
So he is an engineer,
Uh huh. How many children does he have with outside of you?
just one.
Just one. Oh, just one, huh? Did that come before
Yeah,
your four or in your four?
no, before my 4.
So he has five
I
kids.
met him when his son was, yeah,
And how old is
I
he?
met him when his son
How
was
old is
5.
he?
He's 32.
32. 32. He's an engineer. What kind of engineer?
Hmm. A mathematical engineer.
Mathematical engineer. Um, what is he? What's his job title, or what is he, who does he work for?
Electrical engineering, a firm.
All right. Um, mathematical engineer from what school?
Claflin University, and then he did a dual program with Clemson.
Okay. At 32 years old.
Hmm.
And do you know how much he's earning annually, roughly?
About $70,000 a year.
$70,000 a year. So I don't know what a mathematical engineer is. It sounds like a made up.
Basically, they're
It
the
sounds like a made up title. It's not an engineer.
no, okay, so
It's not an engineer, but
so
engineering, math, chemical, mechanical, petroleum, industrial, nuclear, electrical,
yeah,
mathematical.
so he worked.
But there is no mathematical engineer in engineering school. So you either go to school to get a degree in math or in engineering. A mathematical engineer sounds like a Anybody, because at 32, engineers make a hell of a lot more than $70,000 at 32 years old.
Um, just to give a little bit of pushback, because we want to spread the truth and we want to make sure that we have all the information possible. Mathematical engineering is actually a thing, So for the people that also say like, yo, you just agree with everything Kevin says. That's already two things that isn't necessarily true and that I don't agree with. First being that her not requiring marriage isn't necessarily the reason why she isn't married, because it can be a ton of other reasons. And a mathematical engineer is actually something, and they said it's a field that applies to advanced mathematical methods to solve complex engineering and scientific problems. It combines mathematical modeling and different techniques to improve processes, essentially, right? So, mathematical engineering is actually something. Let's get back into it.
So he got his master's from Clemson University.
I get
His
it.
undergrad with it
I
was
got.
in applied mathematics,
Applied mathematics. I get it. Applied
and he
mathematics is not,
works in electrical.
but he's not an electrical engineer. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
And the bottom line is, a man's got 5 kids and making $70,000 a year.
Hmm.
Do you guys live together
Yes,
in
we
a
live together.
home? In a home? What?
Yeah, we live in an apartment right now.
I'm gonna say must be in an apartment. What do you do for a
Mhm.
living?
I work from home. I make $50,000 a year.
I didn't ask. I just said what.
Customer service.
All right.
Work from home.
All right. So the bottom line is that I'm getting, ma'am, is a man this is reckless to have 5 children, and I think it's reckless to have 5 children and not be married to a woman, uh, or have 4 children with a woman, and living in an apartment with 4 kids with a bachelor's and a master's. But
Mhm.
that's what you picked. And he
Okay.
doesn't have to marry you, honestly. And I'm just gonna be ruthless with it. What you gonna do on the open market? Get a husband? That ain't gonna happen. Why do you
Okay.
ladies decide to make children with somebody who already have kids and then wonder why they haven't married you? Giving a man the highest honor you can give a man without requiring marriage. It would be different if the internet didn't exist, but at this point, does he have to marry you? No. Y'all are locked in. Now, the better question is, do you want to marry him? I'm assuming you do.
Yeah,
Okay. Have you guys discussed this?
we did. We have
And why? And what is his reason for not wanting to get married?
a house. If he wants to do something right, something the right way.
Uh huh. And when did he start saying that? After the first child?
We were on child number 3, so
Okay.
we've been saving up
So I got
for
to
a
ask
house.
you, ma'am, why in the French toast would you
Hmm.
decide to lay down and make 1 child, 2 children, 3 children, 4 children with a man who had not married you?
Hmm.
Why would you do that after the first child?
I did that, 1, out of emotion, 2, no logic, and 3, because I was in love.
Well, at least you're honest, but ma'am, you're not with a man who's a husband.
Okay.
And if you've been watching my program any length of time, this, this man is likely not going to marry you.
Okay.
I mean, I think you know that.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know. Do you feel like he's going to marry you?
No, I mean, I think it's been 10 years, so what's the point? That's
Right,
what you just said, right?
right. But then, so it's gonna be, well, he knows you're locked in. I mean, in all honesty, you've been with him since you were 17. If what you're saying is accurate,
Yep.
well,
17, right before I was 18.
well,
Hmm.
then you kind of there.
Okay.
So, but what would, if you went down? Do you want? Would you accept the justice of the peace?
What, like what is it? Eloping, or
No,
you talking
no,
about going down to the
going down to
courthouse?
the county courthouse and getting married before a magistrate, a judge. Justice of the peace, $99.
Yeah, I think it's like $59 in the state of
Would you
Georgia.
accept that?
I mean,
I'm asking you.
everything else is in place.
I'm asking.
Everything
No,
else is in
ma'am. No,
place.
no, no. That's not an answer. I'm asking you. Do you want a wedding, or would you accept just getting married? That's what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really concerned about the wedding. We've had lots of
So the
celebrations
answer
already.
is yes. We can go to the
Hmm.
county courthouse, or no. Going to the county courthouse is not what I'm looking for.
Yes, I've said yes.
No, that's not an answer. What the
I
hell?
said yes.
Okay,
I just said yes.
I'm sorry. I thought you said yes. I feel you. My bad. That was on me. All right, then. So what's his holdup? Because you don't need a house. You got four freaking
Mhm.
kids, homeboy. He can't go anywhere.
Mhm.
Is he on child
I mean,
support?
that's what he,
Is he on child support for the first child?
yeah, pays every month on time.
Well, sounds to me like y'all both made a family,
Hmm.
and y'all aren't going anywhere else. He ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. Better to just be realistic and get married and start at least the tax benefits to having this many kids. Uh, but
Yeah, that's why I said
but
everything else is in place.
the reality is, young lady, in places where he won't be honest, he knows you can't go nowhere. You got four kids. If you were to go out on the open dating market, you women with that amount of children at your age are put in hookup category.
Yeah.
So I would suggest having a real conversation. This is where I suggest couples counseling because there's some fear on his side. Y'all need to sit down, and because y'all are both locked in, it doesn't sound like there's anything bad going on. Um,
Yeah.
but going on to the next phase of life, I mean, you've had four of his children. I don't see what the holdup is. In my opinion, damn, he owes you that much. And he can't go nowhere either because I wish he would go outside talking about I'm 32 making $70,000 with five kids.
That's true. For women, that doesn't sound appealing. And you know what? Shout out to Kevin because even in these instances, they like to say, "Oh well, he just seeks the opportunity just to bash women." And in this opportunity, I mean, in this chance he gets, he's holding the woman to a higher regard and telling the man that he needs to do better, that he should at least marry her because she has four children with him. And it is true, he might as well. But I would even, ask, did this woman figure it out if that man was a ex-husband or not? Because if he didn't marry the first woman that he was with, why would he then marry you? We have to be practical.
Because if y'all split up, you can afford child support. All right. Justice of the peace. Justice of the peace, get married and celebrate Christmas. Hey, homeboy, gone and get a Cracker Jack. Get a wedding band. Y'all get matching wedding bands.
Not a Cracker Jack.
All right, whatever. Silver rings. My point is, it don't need to be all that. And just give the kids the benefit of. Do the kids all have his last name?
His last name, and they all have their own insurance policies.
Okay. When your mother and father, what do they think about it?
Um, they they try to stay out of that kind of thing. They
Okay.
say that we're adults and we can make our own decisions,
So in
and
other words, they ain't
it's
too
not the
fond. They ain't too fond.
choice
They
that
ain't
they.
too fond of it. But that's bottom line. You picked him. So
No, not that they're not too
eh,
fond of them, but more so that we put the cart before the horse.
I mean,
We did it wrong.
okay, okay.
Did it backwards.
So that's a nice way of saying they don't too much care for him because You followed your heart with him, and they wouldn't have picked him because of this, doing it this way. All I'm saying is, you're 27, he's 32. It's not a death sentence. Y'all can get
Yeah.
married. Y'all can get married, and because ain't neither one of y'all need to be out here on the dating market. Dude, you need a fucking
Right.
vasectomy. Homeboy, you need to get him a vasectomy. You need to keep some plan. You need to keep a plan B dispenser in the bathroom. And
Oh
homeboy, you need a
God.
vasectomy. No more kids. And both need to get
Right.
off Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that shit,
All that.
and just look at each other. Get you some counseling. Learn how to communicate. Get some parenting classes. Start figuring out how y'all are going to plan together for your family of 6. Go find some goldfish or a hamster or some shit.
Family of 5, not 6. 5. I have 4. She has 1. Don't say 6.
No, I said 6, 4 children, 2 adults.
Oh, okay.
The other child ain't is not under your roof, right?
No.
I can't. Then I'm
No. He
not.
comes to visit.
But I'm not
Yeah.
count. But that's not. But that's now not. That's something
Yeah.
different.
2 adults, 4 kids.
Do
Got
you
it.
get along with his mother, the first child's
Yes.
mother? All right.
Mhm.
See, yeah, yeah. Gone, gone. Get you some footy pajamas to take a Christmas picture, and make this the first Christmas with the Jenkins or whatever the hell y'all's name is. But neither one of y'all's ass need to be out here single dealing with nobody else. Neither
Right.
one of them. Make a website, put his face on it, put all his kids around it, post that shit on Instagram, Pinterest, Yelp, Plenty of Fish, Tinder. Make that dude radioactive. All right,
Right.
all right. Dude, you did it. You got 5 kids. Get the fuck out of here. All right.
I did it.
No, I'm talking about him. He got the 5 babies. You just loved him. All right then. All right then. Bye bye. Now, you can't
All
be making
right.
that many
Bye.
babies with one woman. And no, man, come on now. Your godfather can't. I can't co-sign that, man. All right.
Man, shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Kevin. These are one of the rare episodes which they don't give him credit for. Everyone, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Turn on post notifications so you will be alerted when we upload more videos just like this one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.